third year of creating video content for YouTube, and in all of that time, all those hundreds of videos, not even once have you heard me utter so much as the word damn. And the reason for that is because I've always self-censored, because I didn't want to find myself being anyhow censored or negatively impacted from any outside sources, be it YouTube or anyone who might, flag my content for being offensive. And, well, what I've come to learn is that I have failed in that, and I'm caught up in YouTube's restricted mode thing, and there's no appeals for that, and there's no answers about why my material would be in there. All I can assume is that it's because of the fact that I'm a vocal supporter of our natural right to self-defense. And apparently there's no way around that. It is what it is. And I thought, well, if that is how it is, then, I might as well relax, hang out, enjoy making my firearm content. I got some great stuff coming up. We'll talk about that later. Today, though, I thought, hey, let's make a video about making some fucking bacon. This is my family's process for finishing. It's very good. I'll show you how to get it done. And the recipe for the rub, it's in the description. And until I see you, in the next couple weeks with some firearm content, enjoy my fucking bacon. Hey y'all. It happens inevitably. Every time that we share some bacon that we've made at our place, people say to me, well, damn it, Charlie, how in the fuck did you do that? And, I'm all about sharing the ideas. I think if people can take an idea and improve on it, well, it just makes the world a better fucking place. So today, I thought I'd show y'all how we make some fucking bacon around here. Now this process actually started about a week ago, and we'll get to that, but for what I'm doing today, the first step is just to light a good hot fire in my little smoker here. And since YouTube's all covered up in these safety police cocksuckers that feel like they got to tell me everything they think, I got a little metal pan under there to keep the ashes from hitting that floor and maybe burning down my carport. The next step's going to be to light a fire in my side pan here, and I'll explain to you the importance of that here in a bit. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just making a bed of good hot hardwood coals. I won't put any bacon on this thing until that's burnt down. And that's the thinking behind this second fire over here. I make coals over here so that I can just feed coals directly into my smoker, so that I don't have this oak smoking in my smoker, because I don't want that shit on my bacon. I do this to control my smoke. I just get nice clean heat from the hardwood coals, and then I get nice mellow hickory smoke on my bacon. Alright, so my coals are just about ready here. This is no different than working with briquettes. You don't just light those things on fire and throw your meat on. You gotta let them burn down a little bit and wait for just the right moment. And just the right moment's not all that important here, because I got that second fire. I can add coals whenever I want to. We're going to let this finish smoking off a bit, and while we do that, let's go inside and talk about pork bellies.
I buy my pork bellies at a local Asian market. I buy them with the skin on. And when you put the rub on, make sure you get it on every surface of that meat, including the skin. Seal it up in the bag and put it in a refrigerator for a week. About halfway through the week, pull it back out and massage the rub back into the meat, skin as well, and flip it over to whichever side it hasn't been on. And you're good to go. At the end of the week, take the pork bellies out of the bag and rinse them off thoroughly into running water to get all of the seasoning off. Once you've rinsed them completely off, pat it dry with a paper towel, and it's ready to go in the smoker.
Well, there you go. That's where my hickory smoke comes from. Got that hot bed of coals in there with a little steel pan, and it's full of dry hickory chips. I know a lot of people think you're supposed to soak your hickory chips or whatever, but I just spent a week taking the water out of that bacon. I don't need to add any water in anything now. The smoke needs to penetrate that meat nice and slow. Now it should hit 150 degrees on the center, but I can't do that on this little machine here. So what I'll be doing is, just based on my experience, leaving it for an hour and a half, and then we'll check back and I'll show you how to finish it up. That's a rookie fucking mistake to open the big door on a smoker while it's working. Just keep an eye on the stack, make sure you got your hickory smoke coming out of there. That'll tell you whether or not you need to mess around on that side and either feed coals from your side fire or hickory in your smoke pan. I kind of fucked around and got a late start on this shit, so it's dark outside, but ooh, look at that. We'll get it in the house, finish it off in the oven. We'll have another look at it in a minute.
Our smoker's really too small to bring the meat up to the proper temperature, which needs to be 150 degrees in the center of the meat. So I use a digital thermometer, and the oven is set at 200 degrees. Now that's going to sit for a little bit and cool off, and then I'll put it in the freezer to firm up before slicing.
Now that's some fucking bacon.